So if you groan at even the thought of exercise, our next guest has some tips for you. Lois Barth is a motivational speaker and the author of Life is Talking, Are You Listening? Welcome back, Lois. It's so nice to have you here.
Great to be here.
So what is the biggest challenge for getting people to do regular exercise, you think?
Well, Teresa, I think it's a lot of different things. I think, first of all, it's making it a priority, time. People often use the excuse money. They equate having to work out with having to join an expensive gym, and it's not the truth. And a lot of people are also traumatized by what I call last pick for baseball in the third grade, and they're still, oh no, I don't want to do anything to do with the gym.
I got to tell you, I can't stand the gym. I don't like the word exercise, and the only motivation I have is my wedding dress in 4 months.
There you go.
But I don't love it. I guess the point would be to find something that motivates you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I also know that you have a very busy lifestyle. So one of the things is to not only find something to motivate, exactly you said, but to just focus on activity as opposed to exercise. I feel like exercise, people kind of think of it as like diet.
Yeah.
You know, as opposed to saying, I want to live a healthy lifestyle and I want to be active. So I know you have a little doggy, and you're pretty active, right?
Well, I guess that is. I never thought of walking the dog as exercise.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's get to one of your Lois isms.
Sure.
You say you have to exercise, spelled with an O, like
Absolutely.
the movie, in order to exercise. That one spelled with an E. What do you mean by that?
Well, what I mean is you have to exorcise limiting beliefs that no longer serve you. So one of them is, we just spoke about that, which is people think that exercise has to look like grueling, going to the gym, specific, as opposed to saying, let's just be more active.
Sure.
Also, people look at it as like a negative belief system, like I'm too far gone. I hear that a lot. Or I was a jock in high school. It's going to take me decades to get back. So let go of those limiting beliefs. Exorcise them.
Just get going, right?
Yes.
Hold back the excuses.
Look at what's stopping you and letting go of those excuses. Absolutely.
All right, the difference between Soulless and Soulfull workouts. I didn't know there was a difference.
Well, it's a Loisism.
Of course, then you should explain.
Of course. So soulless is when it's pure drudgery. I call it shoulding on yourself. I should do this, I should do that, and there's no energy and there's no excitement, right? Now, a lot of people do a lot of boot camps. I think most of us are probably in the military because there's so many boot camps out there.
That's true.
For me, that's soulless, you know, because Teresa, let's face it, I'm built for comfort, not for speed, right? But for me, Soulfull is dancing. As you know, I love to dance, so it's joyous. So pick exercise that really lights you up, that really inspires you, or if it doesn't inspire you, it works for your lifestyle. Maybe it's like I go with my dear friend Lynn every Tuesday and treadmill. I call it Tuesdays with Lynn, right?
Nice.
And we do treadmill. Do I love treadmill? No, but it works for my lifestyle. So I'd say light something that lights you up or something that works in your lifestyle. That's Soulfull.
And that kind of just goes along with having the mindset that you have to get out there and
Absolutely.
do some sort of physical activity.
Absolutely.
You also say it's good for the brain.
Absolutely. Well, one of the things that becoming more and more evident is this category of science called brain plasticity, that the brain is really a living, growing organism. It's like a Super 8 highway with tributaries. And when you exercise, you're sending the feel-good hormones to the endocrine system, the dopamines, the serotonins, and you're decreasing the stress-promoting hormones like the norepinephrine, the cortisol, which causes the belly fat. So you're actually expanding the brain tributaries by literally exercising, sending oxygen to the brain, and also shifts motivational mindset as well. So it's good for your brain as much as it is for your body.
Sure, it makes sense. Now, Lois, you've been on Connecticut Style a couple of times. How did you get into this, motivational speaking, and you're an author?
Yeah, well, you know, Teresa, I'm in love with human potential. Nothing inspires me more than seeing people reach their goals. And it also saddens me when people don't. And it's never about talent or ability, it's often about a motivational mindset. So my goal is to really help people close the gap between knowing and doing, because sometimes it could feel as wide as the Grand Canyon.
Sure.
And to really help them reach their goals. So I've always been fascinated by that.
I love it. Well, we'll start getting that mindset and not think of exercise as a bad word anymore.
Absolutely. Activity and movement.
Sounds great, Lois. The name of the book again is Life is Talking, Are You Listening?
Yes.
Available just about anywhere?
On my website. www.loisbarth.org.
We'll look for it there. Lois, always a pleasure. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Great to see you, Teresa.
All right, more style after the break. We'll be right back.